You are tuned into Tap Tech, where we decode the future of Apple. Get ready, because the biggest question in spatial computing has just been answered. We're talking about the second generation of Apple's ambitious headset. For months, the tech world has been on tenterhooks, speculating on everything from the name Vision Pro to Vision Air, or just an internal refresh to the fundamental user experience. Well, the curtain has been pulled back, and what we're getting is not a completely new product but a significant, targeted evolution, the new Apple Vision Pro with the M5 chip and the essential dual-knit band. And yes, it's a full hardware revision that addresses the three biggest pain points of the original model. Let's start with the official launch details. Forget the endless rumors that pointed to a late 2026 or even 2027 release for a true second generation. Apple has fast-tracked the essential upgrades, and the new Vision Pro with M5 will be available in this Apple event in October 2025, with pre-orders beginning a week prior. This revised model is launching simultaneously across major global markets including the US, UK, Canada, China, Japan, and most of Europe, a major departure from the original's US first rollout. The price point, however, is staying put, holding firm at the premium $3,499 starting price. For all the upgrades, Apple is clearly positioning this as a high-end spatial computing device, not a mass-market product yet. The strategic shift here is to cement its platform lead and get next-generation performance into the hands of developers and early adopters much sooner. The first, and arguably most crucial, upgrade is inside, and it is a powerhouse. The M2 chip has been completely swapped out for the next-generation Apple M5 chip. This is a major leap. The M5 boasts an advanced 10-core CPU with a focus on higher multi-threaded performance and a 10-core GPU architecture that now supports hardware-accelerated ray tracing and mesh shading. What does this mean for the end user? Put simply, speed and realism. Applications load faster, multitasking between environments feels incredibly fluid, and games like Control and other visually intense spatial experiences can now render lighting, reflections, and shadows with a detail that was simply not possible before. The power of M5 also boosts the 16-core neural engine, making AI-powered features like capturing your digital persona or converting standard photos into spatial scenes up to 50% faster. This entire M5 system works in tandem with an improved R1 coprocessor, maintaining that blisteringly low 12-millisecond latency for the pass-through feed, which is the foundation of the entire spatial experience. Speaking of that display, this revised Vision Pro renders 10% more pixels on its custom micro-OLED displays. While the overall resolution remains over 4K for each eye, that 10% increase translates to a noticeable bump in sharpness, making text crisper and visual details more defined. This is a subtle but impactful upgrade that enhances clarity for things like working on a Mac Virtual Display. And for the first time, the headset now officially supports an increased 120Hz refresh rate, reducing motion blur and making that virtual desktop environment feel even smoother and more responsive. But all the power in the world means nothing if you can't wear the device comfortably for an extended period. The second major upgrade addresses the original Vision Pro's most persistent critique: weight distribution and comfort. Apple heard the feedback loud and clear, and the new model ships with the dual knit band included in the box. This isn't just a new material, it's a complete structural redesign. It features an upper and lower strap that are 3D knitted as a single piece. The key innovation is in the lower strap, which is embedded with tungsten inserts that act as a sophisticated counterweight. By shifting some of the weight distribution from the front of your face to the back of your head, this band drastically reduces the feeling of face pressure and neck strain. Reviews from those who have tested it say it transforms the experience, allowing for multi-hour sessions with a level of comfort that was previously unattainable. The dual-knit band is also fully compatible with the first-generation Vision Pro and will be sold separately, offering a lifeline to existing owners. The third significant improvement comes in the realm of power efficient. Why the M5 chip is built on a more advanced third-generation 3nm technology, which means better performance per watt. Apple has leveraged this to extend the battery life. The external, high-performance battery now supports up to 2.5 hours of general use and up to 3 hours of video playback on a single charge. This extra half hour is a huge quality-of-life upgrade, pushing the headset beyond its initial demo-length battery to a point where you can comfortably get through a movie or a substantial work session without needing to connect to a power outlet. Beyond the headlining features, there are a few other authentic details that have surfaced. Apple is reportedly offering a new space black finish option, aligning the headset with their high-end Pro device lineup, which could offer a sleeker aesthetic. Furthermore, the new Vision Pro launches with VisionOS 2.0 or VisionOS 26 as some reports have labeled it, which features new AI-enhanced spatial experiences. This includes smarter ways to interact with widgets, which can be instantly revisited in your environment, and an upgraded persona feature that makes your digital representation look even more natural in FaceTime calls. The ability to enhance your static photos into truly immersive 3D scenes using AI on the M5 is also a standout feature, pushing the boundaries of spatial memories. In summary, the new Apple Vision Pro with M5 is a critical, calculated update. It addresses the core complaints of the original without the years-long wait for a ground-up redesign. The faster chip, the better display rendering, and the essential comfort fix mean Apple is not waiting for the market to catch up, they're forcing the industry forward with a more refined, more powerful, and far more wearable spatial computer. This is the Vision Pro Apple needed to launch in the first place, and it finally makes a powerful argument for long-term spatial computing adoption. This is the future, refined. This is TapTech, signing off.